Brockwood Belgians, entry number 1278. Entry of Dale, Tracy and Sarah Brockoff. Dayton, Pennsylvania. Sarah's doing the driving. Blue Ribbon Days entry, 1260. Albert, Karen, Clevey, Jim, and Peg Days, owned by the Woodbury family. Dean's doing the driving. First time to the Midwest Classic, please make welcome the Low Route Dairy Farm from East Bethany, New York. Edge number 1339. Mark Berry doing the drive. The gate is closed on the rail out of trot. Please show your sixes at a trot. Starting with the Brockwood Belgians. As you come around, watch your ringman on his direction and reverse, please. Brockwood Belgians, you're going to lead us into the reverse. At this time, I'll ask you to bring them down to the walk now. Walk your sixes. And pick it back up to the trot. Now space yourself on the rail. Second direction back at a trot. Starting with the Brockwood Belgians. As you come around, you're going to lead us into the lineup. Brockwood Belgians, watch your ringman and line up, please. And a nice big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, the Belgians and the Pertrons representing heat number 1. If you're new with us here to the Draft Horse Show or watching a 6-horse hitch class at this time, our judge has seen both directions, horses how to trot and how to walk. Now he's going to be walking around them. He's going to walk up to each team. He's going to check to see how well the teams match and mate with each other. He's going to make sure all the harness, everything's in the right piece and done up the way they should. He's going to check out the shoeing, the legs, all the way up to the top of the ears right here, up and down, front to back. He's going to walk all around these hitches. He's going to ask the driver to back up, see how well the horses respond to the driver backing up and pull them back up into the lineup. He's going to check how clean the wagon is. Every detail matters. Ladies and gentlemen, it takes hours getting these 6 horses hitches ready. They spend all day cleaning and washing horses and rolling manes. Once again, that is the Brockwood Belgian. Sarah Brockoff driving, Dayton, Pennsylvania. Showing the Belgian geldings. The team closest to the wagon is called the wheel team. Team in the middle is called the swing team. The lead team out front is called the lead team. The harness, the big pieces around the horse's neck, is called the collar. That's what does the pull and the tugs go down the side of the horse is connected to Doubletree. And that is connected to the tongue, which is connected to the wagon, does the pulling. Now, if it's driven right, the wheel team is supposed to be doing the majority of the work. The wheel team's doing the majority of the pulling if they're driven right. And when you watch them go down the rail, you watch those Doubletrees and see how nice and snug and just how perfect they are. That's what the judge is looking for. When the judge watches these 6s trot down the arena, he wants to see 3 horses, not 6 horses. He wants to see teamwork. He wants to see their ears together, the top of the hairs together, their head set, and wants them to lift their knees the same height. All kinds of variables that go into winning one of these 6s. Like I said, any given day, any one of these 6s could be on top. But every now and then you just have a bad hair day. And one little thing might be off and put you right there in the middle of the pack. The yellow wagon, we do have the Blue Ribbon Days entry, the Bells, owned by Albert and Karen Clevey, Jim and Peg Day, shown by Dean and Kelly Woodbury, showing the Pertrons there. We do have the Lorop Dairy Farm from East Bethany, New York. Mark Berry is the owner and the driver of the Belgian Gelding Hitch. We're glad to have them here at the Midwest Draft Horse Classic here this year. So that does round out heat number 1. We are going to go ahead and open up that out gate and excuse this heat. Ladies and gentlemen, give them another nice round of applause. They put in a lot of work putting this 6 together and being here this evening. Heat number 1, you are excused. Heat number 2, it's time to think about it. Heat number 2, we're just moments away. Go ahead and check them up. Wipe that harness down. It's your time to shine. Heat number 2. First entry through the gate. This is entry number 1394, the Triple Star Farm, the Houston entry, Columbus, Michigan. Mr. Ray Houston doing the driving. Entry number 1253 in the Hammersmith Belgians, Defiance, Ohio, and Jason Hansberger doing the driving. We do have the Triple F Farm, 2522, The entry of Kevin and Michelle Flory, Greenville, Ohio. Grant Flory's doing the drive of the gate is closed. This is your heat. On the rail, out of trot, please. We got the Belgians in the house, out of trot. We are going to start our reverse with a Triple Star Farm. As you come around from the north to the south, watch your ringman in his direction. And reverse, please, starting with a Triple Star entry. And at this time, we're going to ask you to walk them all together. Please walk your sixes. And back up to the trot now. Second direction, show them back at a trot. Starting with a Triple Star Farm. As you come around, bring him in and line him up, please. Watch your ringman and line up on his direction. Triple Star Farm. Yeah, heat number 2. Let's hear it for the Belgian horses. The Belgian geldings on a Saturday night, huh? We're up here in Belgian country. What a heat. Heat number 3, if you hear the sound of my voice, the heat ahead of you is lined up. You're going to want to start warming up them lines. Heat number 3, you're just moments away. I did hear that we do have a birthday boy with us here this evening from New Paris. Mr. Wayne Miller sitting over here in the northwest corner, I'm sorry. Hey, Wayne, if you want to stand up. It's his 29th birthday today. Happy birthday, old buddy. Once again, this is a Classic Series section, 6-horse hitch, the all-breed. These hitches travel all across the United States and Canada all year, chasing points to make it to the World Finals, which will be held here at the Michiana Event Center September 18th, 19th, and 20th. Make sure you get your tickets, michianaevents.com, or the box office here at the MEC. You're not going to want to miss it. The top 15 chasing for that World Championship. Point system, these hitches showing at open shows just like this, county fairs, state fairs, rodeos, stock shows all throughout the year. At this time, we're going to open up the out gate and send out heat number 2. Give them another nice round of applause for the Belgian geldings. We do have the Triple Star Farm, the Houston family, joining us from Columbus, Michigan. Ray Houston doing the driving on the black wagon. Second one's out in the red wagon. It's going to be the Hammersmith Belgians from the Buckeye State, Defiance, Ohio. Jason Hansberger doing the driving. Christopher Bonningson, his assistant driver, up there on the box entry of the Hammersmith family. We're glad to have them here each and every year. New to the Midwest Draft Horse Classic, we're happy to have the Flory family. This is the Triple F Farm. Grant Flory doing the driving, joining us from Greenville, Ohio, showing the Belgian geldings as well, rounding out heat number 2. We're going to do one more heat before we drag the arena, so we're going to be looking for 3 more entries. Ladies and gentlemen, say hello to entry number 1310, the Zubrod Pertrons, joining us all the way from Guthrie, Oklahoma. The entry of Chad and Melissa Zubrod, the Zubrod family, Kenseth doing the driving. Sherwood Grove Farms, entry number 1513, Taconic, Pennsylvania, the Don Sherwood entry. Scott Love up there on the lines. South Creek Clydesdales, Fremont, Ohio, the entry of Tim and Mary Myers, entry number 1655, and Tim Myers driving. The gates closed on the rail out of trot. Please show them how to trot. Starting with the Zubrod Pertrons, you're going to lead us into the reverse. As you come around, watch your ringman and reverse, please. At this time, we're going to ask you to walk your entries. Please walk all together. And back up to the trot now. Second direction, all trot. Starting with the Zubrod Percherons, you're going to lead us into the lineup. Kenseth, watch your ringman and lineup, please. And a nice round of applause for heat number 3. We got all 3 breeds in the ring, huh? How about that? What a nice heat. I was saying a lot of these hitches drive up and down there and all these shows they go to, what I was saying. Drive with 1 or 2 semis. They got campers, goosenecks. Some hitches travel with just family. Some have nothing but crew. Anywhere from 5, 10 to 12 people on a crew traveling up and down the road. Used to be just during the summer, but nowadays these hitches show pretty much all year round. They're always excited about coming here to Shipshewana, and we're glad they are. There's about 100 hitches making up the Classic Series, about 200 shows. You can follow along drive6.com, drivesix.com for all upcoming shows. And you follow the point standings. They update the point standings about every week as well. So you can follow along on the points. You can see any upcoming shows that might be close to your area. Also, if you'd like to listen to podcasts, the Classic Series Redrive. Mr. Mark Hostetler and Kyle Forsyth sit down with hitch owners, managers, drivers, crew members, draft horse breeders, draft horse enthusiasts. Great podcast to listen to. All things draft horses. It's called the Classic Series Redrive Podcast. Make sure you check it out. A bunch of great episodes, probably over 100 episodes by now out there that you can listen to on all podcast platforms. I was informed there's 124 episodes, so make sure you check that out. Very interesting, a lot of great episodes on the Redrive, the Classic Series podcast. Also, the Classic Series on the YouTube channel that Pam Minnick started, Drive 6 Horses. If you go to YouTube and put in Drive 6 Horses, you can watch all past finals, past shows, and Gentle Giants programs on the YouTube channel, Drive 6 Horses. All kinds of great ways to stay connected with the draft horse industry, the draft horse family, and the Classic Series 6-horse hitch. At this time, we are going to excuse this heat. Thank you so much. Drivers, you can pull out to your left. Once again, another nice round of applause for all three breeds. We have the Zubrod Percherons all the way from Central Oklahoma. Dr. Chad and Melissa Zubrod, their daughter Kenseth, driving those Percheron mares and doing a great job as always. We do have the Don Sherwood entry, the Sherwood Grove Farm from Taconic, Pennsylvania. Scott and Whitney Love, they make Huntington, Indiana home, just down the road from here. We do have the South Creek Clydesdales, owned by Tim and Mary Myers. Tim Myers doing the driving. That beautiful wagon, those pretty Clydesdales. South Creek Clydesdales is over there in Fremont. We're glad to have them here as well. We are going to go ahead, pop the clutch on that tractor one more time and drag the arena before we get underway with heat number 4. Quick drag of the arena just to fluff up the dirt and get some softer footing for equine athletes, and we'll be right back. And the first entry through the gate once again, first time here to the Midwest Draft Horse Classic, entry number 1252. This is the Ian and Kevin Wilson entry, Van Leek Hill, Ontario, Canada. Please make welcome Mr. Kevin Wilson. All the way from Jordan, Minnesota. This is the Ames Pertron Farm, the Ames Construction entry, 1254, Mr. Travis Shaw. We do have the Oak Haven Belgians, the entry of Dr. Michael Stone from Fremont, Ohio, entry number 1257, and Delmer Beachy. This is your heat on the rail out of trot. Please show your sixes. Oh, trot. Starting with a Wilson entry. As you come around, watch your ringman hand reverse, please. Wilson Farm, you're going to lead us into the reverse. And at this time, bring them down to the walk all together. Please walk. And pick it back up. Second direction, back to a trot. Starting with the Wilson entry. As you come around, you're going to line them up. Wilson Farms, you're going to bring them into the middle. Line them up. And a nice big round of applause for heat number 4. Tell you what, all of these hitches bringing the heat on a Saturday night, turning things up just a notch on that second day, getting more comfortable in the ring, really putting on a show for us as our judge, Eli Yoder. Once again, he is the driver and the manager of the Audi Family Belgian 6-horse hitch out there in Manhattan, Kansas. He's going to walk around these next 3 hitches. Heat number 5 of hearing the sound of my voice out there in the paddock area. Be thinking about it. The heat ahead of you is lined up. All right, at this time, heat number 4, you're excused. Thank you so much. We're going to go ahead and open up that gate and excuse this heat. Give them all another nice round of applause as they make their way out. Ladies and gentlemen, the first one to leave it with the Percheron Geldings, Kevin Wilson. He's the owner and operator all the way from Van Leek Hill, Ontario, Canada. It is the Wilson Farm. With that pretty red wagon showing the Percheron Geldings, it's the entry of Ames Construction, the Ames Percheron Farm, all the way from Jordan, Minnesota. Travis Shaw doing the driving, Isaac Hunter, his assistant driver, up there on the box. And center stage, it's the Belgian mares from Dr. Michael Stone and Oak Haven Belgians from Fremont, Ohio. Delmer and Paige Beachy showing the mares for Dr. Stone to round out heat number 4. Say hello to the Jackson Fork Ranch, entry number 1771, Little Jackson Hole, Wyoming, and Mr. Ross Hansberger. We're going to take you to the ZD Pickering Family Farm entry number 1506, Prince Georgia, British Columbia, and Mr. Tim Sparrow. It is the Hunting Creek Farm from Hamptonville, North Carolina. The Jason Hunter entry. Chip Lawrence driving. The gate is closed. On the rail out of trot, please show them at a trot. Starting with the Jackson Fork Ranch. You're going to lead us into the reverse. Jackson Fork. Watch your ringman and reverse, please. And we're going to bring him down to the walk, please, all together at a walk. And pick it back up to the trot now. Second direction, back to a trot. Jackson Fork Ranch, you're going to line them up. Bring them around from the north to the south and line them up, please. And a nice round of applause for heat number 5. Ladies and gentlemen, you've seen all 15 of our 6-horse hitches. Man, there is no better place to be on a Saturday night than right here in Shipshewana if you like draft horses. Tell you what, they're good all the way through. More than likely, our judge is going to want to see a redrive. You might see 1 redrive, 2 redrives. So I don't know. You might see 3 hitches. You might see 6 hitches back in the arena. It's kind of whatever the judge wants to see, or there might not be a redrive if he knows exactly the way he wants them. But just my guess. I don't know anything about it, but from my seat, I'd say he's probably going to need a redrive. Once again, the Saturday section of the All-Breed Classic Series 6-horse hitch brought to you by the Northern Indiana Percheron Breeders, the Northern Indiana Percheron enthusiasts. We do want to thank them for their sponsorship and making this class possible. What a class, exciting class here on a Saturday night. Hopefully you got a show program. If you didn't, I'm sure they still have some down there at the entrance of the Coliseum. Make sure you go grab one, fill out all the results. Check out all the sponsors, and please patronize our sponsors. You can take that book out there and possibly get an autograph from one of our world-renowned 6-horse hitch drivers. But do make sure you go out to the barn after the class is over, after the show's over, and just watch as they tear these 6-horse hitches down, and it's pretty cool to see up close and personal. The owners and managers, drivers, the crews would love to get to know you and meet you. Might even give you a rag and put you to work cleaning harness. All right, we're going to open the gate and excuse heat number 5. Thank you so much. Another nice round of applause. We have the Jackson Fork Ranch, Little Jackson Hole, Wyoming, and Ross and Nicole Hansberger. First time to the Midwest Draft Horse Classic, the Zane Pickering entry from Prince George, British Columbia. Tim Sparrow doing the driving. Tim and Brittany Sparrow showing for the Zane Pickering. Tim and Brittany, the family the horses call Indiana home. From Hamptonville, North Carolina, the Jason Hunter entry, Hunter Construction. Hunting Creek Farm, Chip Lawrence driving for the Hunter entry. Cale Grote up there on the box, his assistant driver, to round out all 15 of our 6-horse hitches. Once again, at this time, we are going to go ahead and drag the arena and get some fresh dirt and give our judge just a minute to put pencil to paper and come up to see what he wants to do. If he wants to redrive, doesn't want to redrive, and do his placings. So we're going to do is do a quick drag. We'll see what he says here momentarily. All right, we just got word our judge has called for 2 redrives. We're going to be seeing 4 entries back in the first redrive and 3 entries back in the second redrive. So we're going to be seeing 7 6s back. Competing for that top spot. All right, the gate is open. Mark Hostetler said, bring him in. Let's go to work. That first redrive. We're looking for 4 entries. Ladies and gentlemen, this is where it matters. This is where it counts. Don't drop a line. This is Ames Construction and Travis Shaw back. These hitchers competing for that top spot here on a Saturday night. This is where these drivers, the cream always rises to the top, and this is where they turn it up just a notch. Mark Berry, Low Rob Dairy Farm, welcome back into the arena. Ray Houston, welcome back, sir. It's the Hammersmith Belgians. Jason Hansberger, the gate is closed. Drivers on the rail, out of trot, please show them how to trot. Starting with the Ames entry. Watch your ringman on his direction and reverse, please. Ames, you're going to lead us into the reverse. And continue at a trot. Space yourself. Continue at a trot. Starting with the Ames entry. Bring them in and line them up. Ames Construction, you're going to lead us into the lineup. Line them up, please. Yeah, buddy. Great job, drivers. We're going to open up that gate and excuse this redrive. Drivers, you can pull out to your left. We're going to open up that gate and you are excused. Great job, drivers. We do want to thank all of our great staff we have working out there in the paddock area. There's a lot going on with 15-6s. They're directing traffic, getting everybody turned around, headed the right direction, finding a spot to park. And it sure ain't too cold on the outside, I can promise you that. The gate is open. Second heat. Check them up, bid them down. Sit back in your seat and let the big dogs eat. It's time to go to work. It's the Jackson Fork Ranch and Mr. Ross Hansberger. ZD Pickering Family Farm and Mr. Tim Sparrow. How about the ladies, the Belgian mares from Dr. Michael Stone and Oak Haven Belgians and Delmer Beachy. We're going to close the gate. This is your E-Drive, gentlemen. Let's go to work. All trot. Starting with the Jackson Fork entry, you're going to lead us into the reverse. Watch your ringman. Reverse, please. Continue at a trot. Pick them up to a trot. Space yourself. Continue at a trot. Jackson Fork, bring him in and line him up, please. Jackson Fork, bring him in, line him up straight, close, and tight. We're going to bring in all 15 entries. Rounding third and heading home. And there you have them. Ladies and gentlemen, if your hair don't stand up on the back of your neck, you ain't breathing on a Saturday night in the Michiana Event Center. That's exactly what we came to watch. Man, what a class. We're going to go ahead and open up the gate and bring in all of our entries. We're going to fit all 15 sixes. We're going to open up both sides and do a little maneuvering on the outside and bring all 15 sixes back. This is the Classic Series 6-horse hitch sanctioned 6-horse hitch, showcasing the Pertrons, the Belgians, and the Clydesdales. The Draft Horse family is most certainly a family affair, and we're excited to be here and sharing our family with you. Tell you what, just great competition, but all these guys, all these drivers, all these crews, their friends helping each other out, working together, making this great show possible. We appreciate our crew, Darren and Brittany Miller, and everyone else on the outside. Working, getting everybody put back into the arena. Mark Hostetler, your arena director. Also, again, we do want to thank Summit Professional Services being here, capturing all the moments down there on the ground. Exhibitors, if you want some great professional arena shots, make sure you go to summitpros.com. Also, if you want to watch this show down the road, you can go to YouTube, or you can go to Summit Professional Services Facebook page or the Midwest Draft Horse Classic Facebook page. Click on the link, it'll take you to YouTube, and you can watch the show as many times as you like. Once again, follow along, drive6.com, all the points, all upcoming shows, Classic Series Facebook page, all news, all things 6-horse hitch and draft horse related. The podcast, Drive 6. Classic Series Redrive is the podcast. Also the YouTube channel, Drive 6 Horses, all kinds of ways to stay connected and stay up to date with the gentle giants we love so well. Once again, this class brought to you by the Northern Indiana Percheron enthusiasts. We want to thank the Northern Indiana Percheron breeders for supporting this class and being sponsors. And for you that are here with us this evening, we do thank you for being here. You guys want to watch a master at work? There you go, Mr. Dean Woodbury, ladies and gentlemen. He is the master. He is the man.
Do you think about me sometimes? Does it cross your mind what the life we had could have been if we gave it time? But the summer's gone, now you're moving on. I see it when I look online, and I wonder if I'm the only one laying awake at night. Taking your time, coming back to me. Don't ever let me go. I'll give you anything you need, and we can take it slow.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, there you have them, our 6-horse Hitch entries. Give them all a nice round of applause, the tip of the hat and salute to all these exhibitors putting on a great show this weekend. We didn't have to wait on anybody. They kept the show just flowing right along. Ladies and gentlemen, the Midwest Draft Horse Classic Show and Pool Committee members, we have Mr. Mark Hosteller. He's the chairman. Kaylee Hosteller, treasurer. Nicole Hansberger is the secretary. Ross Hansberger, Logan Reinhold, and Dr. Michael Stone are your directors. Also, Mr. Jack Van Worst. He is the director of your horse pool advisor. And they said they want to thank all of our crowd, our spectators for coming out. We do want to thank our exhibitors and spectators alike for making this show what it is, one of the greatest shows in the Midwest. So, once again, ladies and gentlemen, give these exhibitors a nice round of applause. Man, what a great class, what a great show that we had today. Also, we got a couple awards. We got a couple awards that we want to give out before we a random draw. So each exhibitor of the Midwest Draft Horse Classic, if they hooked every class at the show, their name got put in a random drawing for $500, I believe. Mike, is that correct? Yeah, $500 they're going to receive that the show committee is going to give them just for hooking every class. So the $500 award goes to South Creek Clydesdales. Congratulations, Tim and Mary Myers. The random draw, $500 South Creek Clydesdales. Congratulations. At this time, we are also going to do our high point for our youth if we want to draw our attention down there to the outgate. I believe, ladies and gentlemen, there's a gentleman here with us here that's just a great supporter of the youth classes. I don't care where the show's at, but this gentleman is right here in Shipshewana. It's Mr. Bob Schrock, Shipshewana Harness. Give Bob a nice big round of applause. Anything you ask from Bob, and if it has to do with the future of our industry and our youth classes, Bob is always willing to lend a hand and do what it takes. So our high point in the youth. This was with our decorating, our showmanship, our judging, and the cart class. High point in the junior division goes to Mr. Rylan Sparrow. Congratulations, Rylan, and he will receive that beautiful leather halter donated by Bob Schrock and Shipshewana Harness. Congratulations, Rylan. Your junior high point. Your senior high point in the senior division goes to Mr. Kyle Hirschberger. Kyle Hirschberger with the Wilson entry. Congratulations, Kyle. You will receive. He's down here watching horse. That's all right, buddy. If you can't get away, well, here he comes. Congratulations, Kyle. We do want to thank Mr. Bob Schrock and Shipshewana Harness. Kyle is also going to get one of those beautiful leather halters for winning that senior high point in the youth. So congratulations to all of our youth exhibitors. We do have our results coming up here right now, so we're going to get those to you just momentarily. All right, here are our results for the 6-horse hitch, once again brought to you by the Northern Indiana Percheron Breeders. Drivers, you can go out to your right, I guess, or to your left, whatever's easiest for you. I think he wants you to go out to the right. We're going to have you go out to your right. Standing in 15th place here this evening goes to entry number 1828. This is the Hunting Creek Farm, the Jason Hunter entry from Hamptonville, North Carolina. Chip Lawrence driving, and they chose to stay on the outside. So they're in 15th place here, and we're going to move right to 14th. 14th place goes to entry number 1655. This is the South Creek Clydesdales, the Tim and Mary Myers entry from Fremont, Ohio. Tim Myers doing the driving. 14th place, South Creek Clydesdales in 1655. Standing in 13th place. 13th place goes to entry number 1278. This is the Brockwood Belgians, the entry of Dale Tracy and Sarah Brockoff. Dayton, Pennsylvania. Sarah Brockoff doing the driving. 13th place, 1278. Standing in 12th place. 12th place goes to entry number 2522. This is the Triple F Farm, the entry of Kevin and Michelle Flory. Joining us from Greenville, Ohio, Grant Flory doing the driving first time here to the Midwest Draft Horse Classic, the Flory Family Farm. 12th place, 2522. But you ain't seen nothing yet. We're just getting started. Standing 11th place goes to entry number 1252. This is the Wilson Farm, the Ian and Kevin Wilson entry from Van Leek Hill, Ontario, Canada. Kevin Wilson's driving. He is the owner and driver of that 6-horse hitch. Standing in 11th place, 1252. But I know when I hold you, I'ma love you till the grave. We're just getting started. We're just getting started. Taking the sun
sunset in old Mexico, running and loving our way down the coast. Nothing to
Standing in 10th place, and congratulations goes to entry number 1310. This is the Zubrod Pertrons, joining us from Guthrie, Oklahoma. Kenseth Zubrod doing the driving. Give Kenseth a nice round of applause. The Pertron mares from Dr. Chad, Melissa Zubrod from Central Oklahoma, back here in Shipshewana with us again this year in 10th place. Standing in ninth place, and congratulations goes to entry number 1260. This is the Blue Ribbon Days Pertrons, the entry of Albert and Karen Clevey, Jim and Peg Day, Farmington, Missouri, shown by the Woodbury family. Dean and Kelly Woodbury got Dean driving into ninth place, entry number 1260. We're going to give him just a minute here and let him get a little situated down there. We got all hands on deck. Oh, he got another one. I tell you what, NASCAR has nothing on these crews. We just cut down a tree, threw some paint on it, we got a new swing pole. You know, that's one thing that we do love about the draft horse industry. It doesn't matter what crew you're on and who you're competing against. When there's an issue, everyone chips in and helps. Had a prime example of that in the barn here this morning, as everybody just chips in and helps each other out. Just like that, ain't no thing. We're ready for 8th place. 8th place goes to entry number 1513. 8th place, 1513. This is the Sherwood Grove Farm, the Don Sherwood entry from Taconic, Pennsylvania. Scott Love doing the driving into 8th place, entry number 1513. Scott has his dad, Don, up there on their wagon riding out. Good to see you, old buddy. Standing in 7th place. 7th place goes to entry number 1254. This is the Ames Pertron Farm, the Ames Construction entry from Jordan, Minnesota. Travis Shaw doing the driving into 7th place, entry number 1254. Standing in sixth place. Sixth place goes to entry number 1253. This is the Hammersmith Belgians, the entry of Craig and Chris Hammersmith from Defiance, Ohio. Jason Hansberger doing the driving for the Hammersmith entry. Sixth place, entry number 1253. Standing in fifth place, and congratulations goes to entry number 1339. It is the Low Rob Dairy Farm from East Bethany, New York. Mark and Jocelyn Berry entry. Mark Berry doing the driving. The Low Rob Dairy Farm, first time to the Midwest Draft Horse Classic. Fifth place, 1339. Standing in fourth place, and congratulations goes to entry number 1394. This is the Triple Star Farm, the Houston entry. They're joining us from Columbus, Michigan. Ray Houston doing the driving. Fourth place, entry number 1394. Standing in third place, and congratulations goes to entry number 1506. This is the ZD Pickering Family Farm entry from Prince George, British Columbia. First time to the Midwest Draft Horse Classic. Welcome in. This is Tim Sparrow, third place, entry number 1506. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this was exactly the way it was last night. Standing in second place in your reserve 6-horse Hitch for a Saturday night. It goes to entry number 1257. This is the Oak Haven Belgians, the entry of Dr. Michael Stone, Fremont, Ohio. Ladies and gentlemen, nice round of applause. Back-to-back reserve for the Belgian mares and Delmer Beachy. Man, what an impressive set of females as they make their way out the door. Once again, your back-to-back reserve champions, the Oak Haven Belgians. The Dr. Michael Stone entry, Delmer and Paige Beachy. As we draw our attention down here to the south side of the arena, this is going to be your back-to-back champ at the Midwest Draft Horse Classic Show and Pull. It goes to the Jackson Fork Ranch, entry number 1771, Little Jackson, Wyoming, and Ross Hansberger. We're going to get our queens up there on the wagon, take that victory lap. We do want to thank them for helping us with our awards presentations this weekend. Blakely Hansberger, Bryn Sparrow, and Oakley Wilson are going to climb aboard for that victory lap. Ladies and gentlemen, Blue Ribbon salute and a big round of applause as he makes his way around the Michigan Event Center Arena for that championship drive. Rain to rain like a freight train. Shipshewana, it's your time to come alive. Ross Hansberger and the Jackson Fork Ranch. All the way out the door, open the gate, here comes your champion.